to another edition of HBCU Live. We start this week's show in Daytona Beach, Florida, where BethuneCookman was playing host to Grambling. It's MEAC versus SWAC in sunny Florida. First quarter action here, Anthony Jordan between the tackles, getting some tough yards for the Wildcats. Now it's Jordan bouncing it to the outside, getting inside the red zone, and setting up the first of two field goals by Hayden Hogarth. It's 6-3 BCU in a battle of field goals until this touchdown run by Quentin Williams just before the break, making it 14-3 BethuneCookman at the break. In the third quarter, though, things get very interesting. Touchdowns being scored at quite the rate. It's 22-16 BCU late in the third quarter when the G-men would strike with the big play. Steven Johnson, Dominic Leak, that's a pitch and catch. Leak makes a couple of players miss, and that's it. That's a 75-yard touchdown run. The G-men lead 23-22 after three quarters. BethuneCookman trying to get back in the lead. Williams thinks he has a touchdown pass to Frank Brown, but Frank didn't keep any feet in bounds. That's not a touchdown. You're celebrating too soon, Mr. Brown. There would be reason to celebrate later. Williams scrambling out of trouble, running for his life, looking like a quarterback on the loose in a video game. He bounces away. He gets inside the red zone. BethuneCookman in business. A few plays later, Danny Dillard gets the big payoff, a 5-yard touchdown run to put BCU ahead to stay 29-23. Drexler Dixon will put the icing on the cake here for the touchdown run. BCU does something they hadn't done in 60 years. They beat Grambling. First time since 1954. Final score, BCU 36, G-men 23. All right, let's go to Phoenix City, Alabama, where Tuskegee and Albany State hooked up in the PC Whitewater Classic. Mike White and company were supposed to go to Tuskegee, but the game got moved to Phoenix City, a neutral site. That was fine with Coach White. He wasn't fine with that play, though. Fumble on the ground. Tuskegee recovers. Golden Tigers are in business, but a couple of plays later, the Golden Rams get the ball back. Justin Narrett did not pick up the truck that just nailed him from behind. It was Jack Needham. Ricky Blackman recovers the fumble. Golden Rams are in business, but they can't score either. Tuskegee holds. They're still scoreless, but there would be reason for concern for Golden Tiger fans because the next possession, Albany State would cash in. That's Frank Rivers. He finds Yancey Burns. Burns makes a couple of Golden Tigers miss. He's into the end zone, 7-0 Albany State. They look like they're taking control of the game, but next up, a 45-minute weather delay. And whatever Willie Slater told his team during that weather delay, he better bottle it up and take it with him to Winston-Salem next week when TU takes on Winston-Salem State, because they came out smoking. Kevin Lacey escapes trouble, throws up a prayer. Looks like an interception by Cedric Ash. It turns into a reception for Larry Cobb. That would lead to a field goal to make it 7-3 Albany State at the break. In the third quarter, Tuskegee would take the opening possession and drive it right down the Golden Rams' throat. Michael J. Thornton caps the drive with a touchdown run. TU goes up 10-7. The first time all season the Golden Tigers had the lead in a football game. Yeah, that'll give you a reason to dance. Here's another reason to dance. Lacey to Cobb. Cobb with great concentration to reel that ball in and complete the action of a catch. Touchdown makes it 17-7. Looking good for those TU guys. But Albany State would come back with a little bit of special teams magic. A bad snap resulted into a safety for Tuskegee. That would make the score 20-9. Then in the fourth quarter, check out this trickeration. That's actually a design play fake punt. Ryan Latner takes it deep into Tuskegee territory. That would set up a field goal to make the score 20-12. Albany State driving again late in the game, trying to force an overtime period. 4th and goal at the 9-yard line. Rivers trying to make a little magic happen, but it would not be the case. His 4th down throw goes out of the end zone. Quadre Simmons can't reel it in. Tuskegee holds on for the 20-12 win in Phoenix City. They're 1-1 on the season. Albany State off to an uncharacteristic 0-2 start.
We very fortunate to win. I thought our kids played hard. I thought they played extremely hard the whole game. But we're still making too many mental mistakes and missed assignments and all of that stuff. But I thought they played hard. That put on that classic, I thought they did an excellent job. One of the nicest and best ones that I've been a part of here lately. I know it, but all I can do is give the people who put that classic on accolades. I think they did a great job for us. I just feel that we have to get better. We have to get better in every area of our football team. Our players we have to look at this last film we looked at and make sure that we are fundamentally sound on each side of the ball and in the kicking game. So I'm kind of looking at it like that, more so than putting pressure on them to have to go out and try to win, even though we want to win the game. We know we have some things to work on and get better at. We're still making some of those mistakes right now, which is kind of disturbing. But I think we're better, though. I think we're getting better.
Take you now to Charlotte, North Carolina, where it was SI versus CI. Johnson C. Smith playing host to Kentucky State. Thoroughbreds opened the season with an impressive win over Kentucky Wesleyan. Johnson C. Smith didn't look like the team that got smoked by Charlotte in its season opener. Keon Wallace, Leander Barney give him 6. A 30-yard touchdown makes it 7-0 Golden Bulls. Wallace had the hot hand early. Watch him find Avius Capers. Nice pitch and catch there, putting the Golden Bulls in scoring position. Then it's Barney picking up some yardage after a penalty. Sets up a field goal by Eric Amaya, 27 yards out. It's 10-0 Johnson C. Smith. Now, Kentucky State couldn't pass the ball, but boy, could they run it. 185 yards of rushing offense. Jaquise Lockett with a nice run there. But Wallace and Barney had a good thing going. Big play here. Looks like Johnson C. Smith's going to score, but the ball comes loose. The Thoroughbreds recover, and they get a little momentum going late in the first half. Adam Robinson, the quarterback for KSU, finds Justin Williams on a little swing pass, and Williams does most of the dirty work. Puts the ball in the red zone. A few plays later, Jaquise Lockett will finish off the drive and finish it off in style. Tough running between the tackles. Just like that, it's a 10-6 game in favor of Smith going into the second half. This game would quickly become a defensive struggle. Smith fans didn't like that, except for the fact that they had the lead. They wanted more offense. Keon Wallace couldn't give it to him right there. He's sacked by Terry Horton. Mighty Mo in favor of the Thoroughbreds. Then it's Robinson to James Happy in the fourth quarter. Big pitch, catch, and run here, putting KSU in a position to possibly take the lead and win the game. Lockett, who had 89 yards rushing on the day, goes inside the 5-yard line. But here's the big play of the game, 4th and short. The Golden Bull defense comes through, and they hold KSU out of the end zone. A big stop in a defensive struggle, and it's appropriate that a defensive play would determine the win of the game. JCSU wins its first game of the year, a tough one over Kentucky State. Final score, 13-6. All right, let's take you down to Savannah, GA, where it's MEAC versus SIAC. It is Fort Valley. It is Savannah State. The Wildcats jumped out to a 7-0 lead, but the Tigers come right back with a score of their own. Cantrell Frazier on the reverse. Fools the videographer, fools the photographer, fools me. But he doesn't fool the refs. They know he scored the touchdown to tie the game at 7 apiece. Now Malcolm Eady fights back for Fort Valley State. 2-yard touchdown run to make it 14-7 Wildcats. Then FBSU gets it done on the defensive end. Look at Jamar Gilliard with the hands of a wide receiver. This guy's a defensive lineman. Then he's got moves like a running back. Sign him up to an NFL roster, why don't you? 79 yards on the interception return for a touchdown. That's highlight reel material. 21-7 Wildcats. Here comes Savannah State. Kershawn Wilson to Frazier. His second touchdown makes it 21-14. Then the Savannah State defense gets in on the act. They can make plays too. Otis Brown drops back to pass. Otis Brown gets nailed. The ball comes loose. Justin Dixon picks it up and scores. We're tied at 21 at the break. Pick it up now in the third quarter. Wildcats on the move. Jalen White gets in the corner of the end zone. 28-21, Fort Valley. Now it's Otis Brown with time to throw, and he finds Traylon Freeman. Freeman's going to do the rest. 80 yards later, he's in the end zone. 35-21 in favor of the Wildcats. They're looking for more in the third quarter. White on the carry. Gets nailed by a defender. The ball pops loose. Savannah State thwarts that drive with the fumble recovery, but Fort Valley State comes right back. They hit a big third quarter. Edey with a nice run here. Gets inside the red zone, and a few plays later, the Wildcats put the finishing touches on an impressive showing down in Savannah. Brown waiting for the snap, trying to come up with the knockout blow. Trust me, the snap's coming. There it is. Brown finds Freeman across the middle. Fort Valley State goes on to knock off Savannah State. Final score in this one, 42-28 in favor of the Wildcats. Now let's go to the HBCU Live scoreboard and check out what your favorite team did last week. Okay, admit it, admit it. You like what you see here on HBCU Live. Come on, don't front. Come on, tell the truth. You like what you see. You like what you see. There's time to get on the bandwagon, folks. Jump on the bus. Sponsorship opportunities are available. Check us out at HBCU Live at AOL.com or give us a call at 704-609-7157. Operators are standing by. They will listen to your call 24/7. Not quite 365 though, but they'll take your call. Get on board. Come on, HBCU Live. We're coming back next week on YouTube. HBCU Live on YouTube. Check us out. Come on now. Go to it. HBCU Live on YouTube. We're live there. Sponsorship opportunities available. Check us out. We'll see you next week.